Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. The real name of the Father being Yahweh, meaning He exists. The real name of the Son being Yahweh Shai, meaning He delivers. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east towards Jerusalem. Call halal, la, Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Rakakwatash, Barakata Yahweh. Barakati Yahushai, the water, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect of the nation of Israel, who are the descendants of the slaves identified as so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. My name is Maka'ala, and today I just want to talk about brothers need to grow up. All right, Lord willing, that's the title. Brothers need to grow up. All right. Brothers need to grow up. Our brothers need to overcome demons. All right. There are aspects of yourself that you need to mature in this truth. You can't be in this thing with a demon of jealousy. All right. All right. So I'm gonna give some examples. All right, because some brothers are gonna be given more talents than others. All right. Some brothers are gonna be given more gifts. They're gonna be given more praise and glory in the kingdom, man. So some brothers are gonna some brothers look the 144,000. They're not gonna be on the same level in the kingdom. They're not gonna get the same recognition. The 2/3. All right. They're not gonna get the same recognition as the elect. All right. Even though they're Israelites, they're going to be immortal in the kingdom. They're not going to get the same recognition, the same accolades as the elect, right, as the 1/3. The 1/3 is not going to get the same accolades as the 144,000. The 144,000 are not going to get the same accolades as the 12, all right, as David. All right, so you gotta come to terms, or you have to accept that some brothers are gonna be, you know, above others in the kingdom, man. And you can't. Some brothers might have more talents. You can't be jealous of that, man. It's like you won a lottery and you jealous because another brother, you got a brother that won a lottery too, but he got more money than you in the lottery. Like how you nigga, you won you got money, man. All right, you are rich now in this truth. How are you gonna be more jealous of another brother that has more understanding in the truth? Y'all both rich. All right, Matthew 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability. And straightway took his journey. All right, so you see here, there's some brothers that got more ability than others. All right, some brothers got more ability than others. All right, more that the Lord blessed them with more in this truth. than other brothers, man. All right, you're better off having a mentality that of a at least being the porter in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, at least you made it, okay? Even if you're just, manning the door, letting people in. If that's your lot, hey, be happy because you at least you made it into the kingdom, man. All right, but let me continue. Verse 15, verse 16. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. Hey, and the talents represent the knowledge in this thing, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. And he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliveredst unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliveredst unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. All right, this is a brother's this is like a brother that he got this truth, but he's afraid to go out there. All right, he's afraid to go out and teach. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. All right, so there you go. Hey, some brothers are going to receive more than others, man. All right, and you got to also remember the workers in the vineyard. All right, um, we're all going to receive the same payment. All right, which is eternal life. But I said right here, Matthew 20 verse 10. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few are chosen. All right, so you can't be jealous of another brother just because the Lord brought him in at a later time, and he's gonna give him the same payment as you. He's gonna get the same blessings that you're gonna get. You can't think that, oh, they came at a later time, so I think we're gonna get paid more. No, man, if it's up to the Lord, if he wants to, he'll give you more. All right, like I said in Matthew 25, he gave the one talent unto the one that had 10, after he had already given him five more talents. All right, now another demon that brothers need to overcome is that fear and anxiety demon. All right, look, that's a bitch ass spirit. That's a bitch ass spirit. All right, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. All right. The Lord, the Lord did not bring you into this truth to be all anxious, doubtful, fearful. All right, man. That's how a woman that's a woman's mentality, man. All right, you need to check your estrogen levels or something, man. You need to check yourself. Esau be messing with people, man. But look at what it says here. Coming back to Matthew 25. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. And he said the same thing to the other one that had the two talents. But look at what the one that had one talent said. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. He was afraid, man. All right. All right. He had a lack of faith. That fear and anxiety demon is connected to the demon of lack of faith. Okay. If you could beat the demon of the lack of faith, you will overcome the demon of the fear and anxiety, man. Hey, you overcome a lot of other demons if you could overcome that lack of faith. And that encompasses a lot of things, man. That's that takes care of a lot of things. You hear that phrase, killing two birds with one stone, man. You'll kill many birds with one stone if you come up if you could somehow defeat that demon of a lack of faith. And for that, man, you gotta fast and pray. All right. I got here to give more examples. All right, Luke 9 verse 28, starting at verse 28. And it came to pass about in 8 days after these sayings, he took Peter and John and James and went up into a mountain to pray. Why didn't he take all 12 apostles? All right, because there are some apostles that have more talents than others. Right? And as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered, and his raiment was white and glistening. And behold, there talked with him two men, which were Moses and Elias, who appeared in glory, and spake of his decease, which he should accomplish at Jerusalem. But Peter and they that were with him were heavy with sleep. And when they were awake, they saw his glory, and the two men that stood with him. And it came to pass that they departed from him. Peter said unto Yahushua, Master, it is good for us to be here, and let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elias. Right, Elijah, not knowing what he said, while he thus spake, there came a cloud and overshadowed them, and they feared as they entered into the cloud. And there came a voice out of the cloud, saying, This is my beloved Son, hear him. And when the voice was past, Yahushua was found alone, and they kept it close, and told no man in those days any of those things which they had seen. And it came to pass that on the next day, when they were come down from the hill, much people met him. And behold, a man of the company cried out, saying, Master, I beseech thee, look upon my son, for he is mine only child. And lo, a spirit taketh him, and he suddenly crieth out, and it teareth him that he foameth again, and bruising him hardly departeth from him. Right, so he was epileptic. And I besought thy disciples to cast him out, and they could not. And Yahushua answering said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you and suffer you? Bring thy son hither. All right, so hey, even among the 12 disciples, man, all right, they had faithlessness at times. All right, they had a lack of faith at times, because you need faith to cast out these demons, man. You need faith to overcome these demons. And as he was yet coming, the devil threw him down and tear him. And Yahushua rebuked the unclean spirit and healed the child and delivered him again to his father. And they were all amazed at the mighty power of Yahushua. But while they wondered everyone at all things which Yahushua said, he said unto his disciples, Let these sayings sink down into your ears, for the Son of Man shall be delivered into the hands of men. But they understood not this saying, and it was hid from them, that they perceived it not, and they feared to ask him of that saying. Then there arose a reasoning among them, which of them should be greatest. All right, they had that, you know, for them to have that conversation, that comes from like a place of jealousy, man. And Yahushua, perceiving the thought of their heart, took a child and set him by him, and said unto them, Whosoever shall receive this child in my name receiveth me. And whosoever shall receive me receiveth him that sent me. For he that is least among you all, the same shall be great. So that chapter right there, that touches on a lot of points. Okay. All right. Of not being, jealousy, faithlessness. Some brothers are gonna be uh, uh, chosen over others to, to be greater than others in the kingdom. So if you got a lack of faith, what you got to do is fast and pray. All right, pray to Yahweh Bashim Shai to give you more faith. All right, Mark 11 verse 24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that you receive them, and ye shall have them. All right. But in order for you to have in order for you to have faith, you gotta believe. All right. So you gotta have first a little bit of faith in the first place to receive even more faith when you pray for it. All right. You gotta have, faith as a mustard seed, all right, and just let it snowball like a snowball falling down, going down a hill, it gets bigger and bigger. Then you get like an avalanche. All right, and another point I want to touch on is that demon of gossiping, man. All right, or telling everybody everything. Right, you don't gotta be telling everybody everything, man. Brothers need to stop telling everything to everyone, man. Learn to keep your mouth shut. Right, because the devil is always listening, man. All right, the devil is always listening. So learn to keep your mouth shut, man. All right, Ecclesiasticus 19 verse 6. He that can rule his tongue shall live without strife, and he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. Whether it be friend or foe, talk not of other men's lives, and if thou canst without offense reveal them not. For he heard and observed thee, and when time cometh he will hate thee. All right, that's like somebody you tell you're in a relationship with a chick, and then you tell her everything, and then when y'all break up, she tells everybody all your secrets, man. Or you got a friend, you told him all your deepest, darkest secrets now, and now y'all are enemies. So he tells everybody all your secrets. So it's best for you to just keep your mouth shut. If it's not edifying, then keep your mouth shut, man. Verse 10, if thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee, and be bold, it will not burst thee. A fool travaileth with a word, as a woman in labor of a child. All right, so a woman was pregnant, she got to give birth, she got to bring that baby out. That's how a fool is. You tell a secret to a fool, oh, I gotta tell everybody. I gotta go and tell the boys. I used to have a friend in the world like that, man. All right, this nigga was always telling me everything that other dudes were doing. All right, he said, oh yeah, this dude he's doing this and that. And I noticed that, so I never really told him anything important. I just kept it worldly with him. Oh, okay, we talked about movies, women, games, weed back then. Yeah, I was smoking a lot of weed. Even back then, I knew not to really tell him much. All right, because he was a fool, man. All right, verse 12, as an arrow that sticketh in a man's thigh, so is a word within a fool's belly. Admonish a friend, it may be he hath not done it, and if he hath done it, that he do it no more. Admonish thy friend, it may be he hath not said it, and if he have, that he speak it not again. Admonish a friend, for many times it is a slander, and believe not every tale. All right, so they may tell you something about somebody, and it might not even be true. So you can't really jump to conclusions, man. You gotta hear the whole story before you judge a matter. All right, Ecclesiasticus 19 verse 16, the last one there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue? All right, so brothers need to overcome that feminine, gossipy, gotta tell everybody everything all the time spirit, man. Just keep your mouth shut, man. All right? Keep your mouth shut. All right, you hear something about someone, hey, you don't know the whole story, man. All right, withhold judgment, man. And then due time, all right, you get everything, you get all the information, and then all right, then you could pass judgment. All right, and some of you have other demons that are too many to number that you need to overcome as well. So we need to keep becoming perfect in your house, man. All right, we need to keep because there are aspects of ourselves that we need to overcome. Hebrews 10 verse 14, for by one offering he hath perfected forever them that are sanctified. All right. Yahweh Shai has made us perfect, man. All right, but we still, we're still in the flesh. We're waiting on those new bodies, man, where we're gonna be eternally perfect. But for now, we're still in the flesh. We still have to battle demons, man. All right, I'm gonna end James 1 verse 4. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right. Yahweh Shai is perfecting us, man. Making us perfect. Like gold being tried in the fire. All right, silver being tried in the fire. Right, burning all the impurities. That's how we're being made perfect, man. Through all these hardships. But you need to overcome. You need to overcome these demons, man. You need to overcome these demons. And for that, you need to have faith. You need to fast. You need to pray. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.